What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be ranking all of the new bosses in Fortnite. So there's 5 of them, and we're ranking them from worst to best, starting worst, going to best. And from the clip you're watching right now, you can tell that Peter Griffin is the worst boss in Fortnite. Partially because I don't think Peter Griffin should be in Fortnite. That's kind of weird. Because all the other bosses are completely original characters, while Peter Griffin just doesn't fit in with them. So that's the first reason why I think he's last. The next reason is, well, you can see right here, it's Snooty Steps is always super contested. So there's always a ton of people dropping there because, oh, they want to see Peter Griffin, But it's really annoying because I died so many times trying to get Peter Griffin in for this video. I don't like that Snooty Steps is so contested. All the other ones are less contested than this one. Also, Peter Griffin's weapon, the shotgun that he drops, is my least favorite weapon dropped by any of the bosses. So for all of those reasons, Peter Griffin is my least favorite boss in the new Fortnite Chapter 5. At number 4 for the bosses is Nisha. She can be found at Fencing Fields, and she's my 4th favorite boss in the new Fortnite Chapter 5. She's at this position mainly because, one, I'm not really a huge fan of the SMGs that she and one of the other bosses drops, so they do rank a little bit lower due to that. They're not quite as bad as Peter's shotgun, but definitely not as good as some of the other ones, like the AR or the other shotgun dropped by one of the other bosses. So that definitely knocks her down a bit. One of the other things I don't like about Nisha is where Fencing Fields is. It's very central to the map, so whenever you hear people fighting, people can hear you fighting from very far away, and they'll come and third party you, unlike where my number 1 and number 2 bosses are. They're pretty secluded away from everyone else. Into the top 3 is Valeria. She is at the 3rd spot in my list, mainly because I like the position of where Reckless Railways is. I like that it has a possibility of the train coming through at some point. The loot is also really good. It's not usually contested. There'll be maybe 1 or 2 other people, but as long as you can deal with those 2, you should be fine. I enjoy the weapon she drops more than any of the 2 previous, Peter or I forget the name of the other one. So overall, she's also not too difficult of a boss to beat due to the multi-layered structure that she is in. There's an opening in the middle, so it's pretty easy to kill her. Overall, pretty average boss. I think the first 2 were bad. She is pretty good. Coming in at number 2 is Montague. Montague was a pretty easy pick for number 2. The location he's in, Grand Glaciers, is secluded, so it will be very rarely contested, unless it's like the first stop, but most of the time it's going to be last stop, so you don't even have to worry about anyone contesting you. Another thing that makes this a very, very good spot is he's super easy to kill due to this one spot right here where you can just hide on the other side of the vent. He can't get to you, he'll just stand there, you just spray him and get him easily. That's a huge reason why he's this high. Also, his AR is really good. So if you can clean up him quickly and rotate, you could even get to Reckless Railway and get a second one before even like the first ring is closed. He is a very good spot to drop and an easy pick for my number 2 slot. But number 1 is just leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else. But number 1, no surprise here, Oscar. Oscar is far and away the best boss in Chapter 5, Season 1 of Fortnite. He has the best drop location, the best weapon, the best endgame viability. If you can land here and get him, if you clear all the way through Lavish Lair, you're going to end up with his mythic shotgun, which I feel like is the best gun in the game. And you're going to have at least probably 1 to 2 other purple weapons from the vault or just around Lavish Lair. It's just such a good drop location, even if you don't even get Oscar. So, like, it's just such a good location. Add in the fact that his shotgun that he drops is the best in the game, and the fact that the location of Lavish Lair means that unless it's like first drop, there won't be too many other people contesting you for it. The only thing holding him back is, well, he's probably the hardest boss in the game to kill. His shotgun is deadly if he locks onto you. It's just such a good place to land. It's such viability because if you clear it all, you're going to be super set up at the end game. You get a car from the front, you drive away, and in this game, after dropping here, I end up winning the game. So I think it's just a fantastic place to drop if you want to win the game. That's simple. If you want to win, drop Oscar. You may die in the process, but the times you don't, you have a very good chance of going on to win the game, like I did in this game. So that is why Oscar is the best boss in Chapter 5, Season 1. Thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.